Now, Trill Music Studio this year is celebrating 10 years since you founded it, actually. Take us back to 10 years ago and how all this started.
Once I moved here, after maybe a year here in Australia, I thought, I was doing music back in Malta. I said, what, I really would like to do music here. I started slowly teaching music, and it built up to, slowly throughout the years. I do singing, piano, we also have now guitar lessons.
So you offer various, it's not just singing that you do here, it's a music studio after all.
Yes, it is, yes. And in the very near future, we even have an idea for maybe adding some more instruments, like violin and drums.
Very good.
Later on, maybe in the near future,
Now, you mentioned your time back in Malta. Obviously, you were born in Malta, and we can hear that from the accent as well. We actually go back to Malta because both of us were in a sort of song festival scene back in the 80s.
I know.
So tell us more about your, how you started with your singing career in Malta and now here in Australia.
I started with a church choir first, and was given some solos, and I used to enjoy singing a lot. And then I started even taking piano lessons. I've learned piano, started to get more involved in community, like organizations like festivals, even musicals. I did a lot of different things. I used to enjoy the stage. I even studied a bit of drama, so to help me also with my performance. And I used to enjoy these things a lot. And that's where my passion sort of grew into, and also, passing my talents to others. And I think that's what I enjoy the most with my job.
Definitely, definitely. Speaking of Malta, and now that you've got this music school here in Melbourne, do you see a difference between singing schools in Malta, because obviously you've got an experience of singing schools there, and singing schools here, and then also, performances in Malta? Is there more opportunities for singers in Malta to showcase their talent?
Yeah, I actually think that Malta offers a lot of opportunities. Even though Melbourne, is quite way bigger than Malta, but still, I feel that there is a lot of more opportunities, like especially with beginners, people starting out, these festivals that you talked about in the beginning, like it's a good way sort of for them to go out on stage and perform and do what they enjoy to do. I find that here maybe we do have opportunities, but maybe not as much as in Malta. I thought Malta had more, especially for beginners, for people who are starting out.
Yeah. I mean, thinking back to Malta, there was Festival Marianne, for example. I'm not sure whether they still have that.
Yeah, I think they do actually.
They still do.
Yes.
So every village sort of had a song festival. This is going back in the 80s, maybe not today, but there's so many opportunities over there. What about performances here? So where do your students perform?
Yeah, so we do organize a half-yearly and end-of-year concert where our students get the opportunity to perform, And during the year we work on their performance, so sort of like, they have a goal for their performance. We also do a lot of enter them in competitions, like the Estetford. There's a lot of Estetford competitions here.
The Rock Estetford?
Yeah. So especially with singers, I find that we had a lot of singers who do these competitions. Lately, we had a student even winning one of the competitions that was close to us in Water Gardens.
Very good.
She came third, and we always enter students into big competitions. I even had a student who made it to the top 20 of the X Factor here.
Wow.
So we do a lot of
Now that is a
things.
thrill for sure.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. So, you just mentioned the X Factor and other singing competitions that we do have nowadays on our TVs. That has impacted big time the wanting, to learn how to sing and to perform. Hasn't it?
Exactly. And I think even people, when they watch it on TV, they sort of like get motivated, to learn something, to learn singing, or to play an instrument, whatever, they choose to be their path.
So you mentioned your students. How many students do you have here?
So we have around 80 students at the moment.
Ages
varies a lot. So I think the oldest student is over 60, and the youngest one is 5. We start them from 5 onwards. So yeah, a big range of ages. Yeah.
And do they choose the style that they want to sing, or do you sort of have an input in that?
Yeah, we almost teach every genre apart from classical. We don't teach classical. We're more into modern singing. But yeah, anything, R&B, pop, rock, anything, any type of genres. Yeah.
We mentioned how you used to sing in Gozo and Malta. So do you still sing here as well in competitions, or now it's up to your students?
Exactly. No. I don't feel it's fair sometimes to do competitions, especially when I have students competing too. But I do perform. Sometimes I do weddings and even in our end of year concert. Usually at the end of the concert we always sing a song together. So I tend to sing along too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. What made you come to Australia? Because you're a recent migrant. I mean, what, 10, 11 years ago you came
So
here?
exactly 11 years this month, actually.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah. So, well, my husband is Australian, and we came here to try, and we fell in love with Melbourne. Like, we loved it, and we decided to move here, and I'm doing what I enjoy to do, music, which is music, and I think that motivated me more to stay here. Then.
And you've got 2 young kids as well, so you juggle,
Oh, yes.
quite a bit.
Quite a bit, especially I think when you don't have family here, it's hard to juggle everything, but yeah.
Allora sta sena qilbu ftit għal-Malti, Lourdes, għax ovvjament Lourdes titkellem sew bil-Malti, ħatilek 11 sena. Lourdes semmejna tfal, allura tfal tiegħek għadhom pjuttost żgħar, għandhom tendenzi mużikali diġà?
Iva, għandi l-kbir għandu 7 snin, jitgħallem il-pjano jew dan-ħar sentejn, u veri jogħġbu ħafna, jiġifieri nispera li juftit forajja. Iż-żgħir għadu ftit żgħir biex jitgħallem il-mużika issa. Diġà qed juri l-ħajra, speċjalment tal-kant iż-żgħir, ma għadni ma bdejtux le.
Qed titkellem hekk jiġifieri qegħdin ngħidu fuq il-festivals, semmejna l-festivals li kont tieħu sehem fihom Malta u jiena wkoll infatti kont waħda minn dawk li nieħu sehem u kemm il-darba konna nsibu ġenituri li bħal speċi jimbuttaw l-itfal tagħhom biex jieħdu sehem. X'taħseb fuq dik naqra forsi sikkatura żejda?
Jiena ma narajx sikkatura, nara naqbel ħafna li l-ġenituri jinkoraġġixxu lil ulidhom, speċjalment x'in jaraw, dak it-talent, taħseb jibdew jaħsbu jgħidu jekk inti tara xi ħaġa prominenti tgħid, okej, ħanipprova nikkoraġġixxi ħalli tkompli. Naħseb li veru importanti, ma narajx xi ħaġa negattiva, pjuttost pożittiva.
Semmejna l-iskola Trill fejn għandek l-iskola mużikali hawnhekk nsemmu fejn l-iskola Borg huwa Caroline Springs u xek. U fejn jistgħu jsibu aktar informazzjoni dwar l-iskola tiegħek?
Eżatt, għandna website trillmusicstudio.com.au. U fuq il-Facebook hemm ħafna wkoll fuq il-Facebook page tagħna hemm ħafna tista' tara ħafna videos u anki studenti li ħadu sem fil-competitions, riżultati ta' xi eżamijiet. Fuq il-Facebook hemm iktar dettalji wkoll.
So I might go in English now. Okay. We're mentioning the Facebook page, which is?
So Facebook page is the same, Trill Music Studio. And there is a lot of details there about what we do and what our students do there.
And you are located in
Caroline Springs? Yes, correct.
Is there any criteria that they need to have? Apart from a good voice, I would think, yeah.
Not really, I'm a big believer that anyone can sing if there is a will to do it, We coach, as we said before, different ages, so there is really nothing to stop you to start something that you enjoy. It can be just singing, not everyone wants to be a singer, maybe piano or, guitar or whatever instruments. It really depends on the person, I think, what they enjoy.
Lourdes, thank you so much for your time today. Well done on this 10th anniversary of Trill Music Studio, and we look forward to hearing more about yourself, your students, and Trill Music Studio.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.